Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines, where in last episode we started building Florence Square, which is not going to be Florence Square much longer, but this is our nightlife district, or entertainment district would be a better name, I guess, because it's not just nightlife, not just nightlife, casinos and stuff, but it's also beaches, football stadiums, conference centers. There is a little bit of residential as well, condos, which I expect would be vacation condos. People rent these, you know, for the summer or for the season, come down here. But there's also nightclubs like down here, and music clubs and dance clubs, stuff like that. And today we are going to expand on this little area and fill out the rest of this little peninsula so that this little part of the city of Varus Isles is finished. What I want to start with today is I wanted to start with a bus station over here. We have the train station over here, which is just a small station, but doesn't need to be much bigger because there isn't going to be any more behind this train station. Probably maybe one more like this at the end over here, but don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, for now I want to start a bus station over here. Now we could of course use some of these bus terminals that are in the game. This one is from After Dark, I believe. I have one from the right back, which looks pretty cool, but there are some functional issues with it, I believe. And then we have this one, which I downloaded from the workshop, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, the yellow, orange and red colors match pretty good with the yellow roof on the conference center and the copper color of the football stadium. Yeah, it looks really good. Actually, what if we were to put it there? Yeah, that looks good. That doesn't look too bad at all. Right, so I was going to say we could use one of the big city bus terminals, but I was going to build my own bus terminal. But this one looks just so good next to the conference center. I think we're going to use this one. Don't think we're going to use all the stops that are in here. The area is not big enough for that, but that's all right. This one does come with a metro station, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, this one has a metro station, and this area is definitely going to have a metro loop. Don't think it's going to be a very big loop, but it will have a metro going from side to side. Let's see, we have these from the plazas and promenades DLC. This one has 2 tubes, this one 4. No, this one also 2, but in different directions. I really like these entrances a whole lot better than this one though. And what we can do is we can put this one over here, like so. Maybe move it a little bit into the corner, like there, and then this one can move just a little bit that way. So like so, then we have a nice little metro entrance. Then what we can do is this one has 2 tubes. Then the most right tube is going to be part of the loop on this island. Then the left tube we can use to connect up to the main city over here. That way it will still be 2 separate routes. And this one will have multiple separate routes. But you can transfer on this station from one line to the other. Yeah, excellent. So we also would need another, maybe one over here. see. Get rid of some of the trees. Straighten it out a little bit. Like so. Excellent. Now we have a metro connection next to the Marina Tower as well. And it is pretty close to the football stadium. This one is also pretty close to the football stadium and the conference center. So I think that is alright for now. So let's take this one again. Let's get our tool over here. And then from here to here. Like so. Excellent. And then I don't think I'm going to connect this one just yet. I think there will be another one over here, another one over here, and then we complete the loop, and then this one is going to be part of the return loop. And then what we can do is we can add one. Oh, we can add one over here, of course, for the people who work in this area. Excellent. And then this one can close the loop like so. Excellent. And then you can go from there to there. Very nice. Does that interfere with the train? I don't think it does, but anyway, it's below ground anyway, so excellent, excellent. Does it interfere here either? No. I think the subway is just a little deeper than the train route. So yeah, I'm not going to complete the loop just yet. What we can do is we can add in our first line going back and forth. And complete the line. Excellent. Our first metro. Now let's see. That is not the one I wanted. Metro line 1. Well, we don't have a name, a final name for the district just yet. I want to use the ride cars. And let's take a 3-car, 480 capacity. Yeah, sounds about right. 2 vehicles, sounds about right. Yeah, excellent. Let's go. Oh, and it renamed itself Florence Square Local anyway. We'll update that once we have a name picked out for this area. I hear a whole lot of upgrades going on, so hopefully everybody is happy with the tram line. I see a couple of bushes on there. And we might have removed a little too many trees. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Excellent. Now, since we have the bus station in place, why not put down a bus line as well? See, let's start at the first one. Then of course we're gonna stop at the conference center, stop at the soccer stadium, then stop over here next to the metro, the stop in front of the casino, of course, one in front of here, and then maybe one here, and then we can complete the loop. Excellent. And then of course we're gonna do the same route but in reverse. Okay, that's a little weird, but okay, I'll allow it. Stop over here. Stop over here. Over here. There's some sick people I see. I think we need to build a hospital pretty soon. And finish the line. Excellent. What I'm also going to do real quick is we only have a biofuel bus depot at the moment. So let me put down a normal bus depot over here in the industrial area. So now we can pick every bus that we have. from our bus picker. So let's see, buses. Florence Square, that is this one. And Florence Square number 6, that is this one. We'll rename them, of course, when we have a new name for this area. For now, though, I am going to want a right LHD. Let's take this one. And then 7 vehicles is a bit much. Let's put it down to 2. And then the same goes for this one. We'll rename it once we have a name for the area. And then I can't remember which one I picked. This one. 80 capacity. And let's put it down to 2 buses as well. Excellent. So that is the first part of the public transportation system for this area done. So now all that remains is to build out the rest of this area. Now, what are we going to build in this area? I'm really starting to like this Africa in miniature content creator pack. I think what we're going to do is low density commercial. Excellent. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use a couple of these unique buildings that come with this pack and take some of the shops and not shops and plazas, but the shops content creator pack, the shopping malls, and create a nice little shopping area in the center of here, and then some more residential over here, maybe some more high density residential, not so much low density anymore. And there were some sick people, so we probably need a hospital over here. We'll probably also need some schools and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get building and let's go. then here we are. I must say this came out looking much better than I anticipated. I used a whole lot of the African miniature pack buildings like this one over here, which is an office building called the Company. It looks absolutely beautiful. A very unique shape. I love these little windows on the side over here. Then we have this here, which is the Gold Tower, which looks absolutely beautiful as well, and which fits in very nicely with the bus station and the conference center, I must say. Now these I believe are from nightlife, or not nightlife, after dark hotels, so they fit in surprisingly well with the African miniature pack, so that's a plus. And then we have these shopping buildings and unique buildings from the African miniature pack. We have an art museum, we have a communication center. It looks really nicely. And then over here we have a couple of low density commercial buildings from the shops DLC, the shops content creator pack. And to top it all off, we have a couple of condos from the workshop, mostly from Smileys, I think, for some residential and some parks in between. So yeah, looking really good. I also added a hospital over here. It's a general hospital. I think this one is downloaded from the workshop as well. Oh no, this one's from the Korea pack. With some parking, of course, and some more medium and low density residential. And I see we have a police issue, a crime issue. How is police coverage? Not that great. The only police station is over here. I did add another fire station over here, but we could add another police station. Let's pick this one, this tiny little one. Really like how it looks. It's a Dutch model. I think it fits in nicely with the rest of this neighborhood. Yeah, excellent. Very nice. For the rest of this area, I'm thinking we need one big tourist attraction over here, just like we did over here with the football stadium. So one big thing over here with some parking and some parks around it, and then we can fill in the rest of this area with some hotels at the front and residential at the back. Add a little roundabout here, or maybe not even a roundabout, just let the highway continue into a normal road which connects up to here maybe. And then this part, this bay over here, can be a nature district. Maybe we'll have a harbor over here, some fishing on this side, some fishing on this side. So we keep these two beaches for tourists. Then we'll do some industrial over here, some industrial over here, maybe some industrial over here. We do have this little offshoot of the off-ramp that could feed into an industry area. We still also need a cargo train station over here somewhere. And the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking, and we're going to just put it here. Branch off the railroad coming down, put a cargo station up here as an end station, and fill this little area with some more industry. Fill this entirety with mid to high level, no, low to mid level residential. So that is planned for the next part of this episode. Now, what tourist attraction, what eye catcher are we going to put in here? Well, I was thinking about the aquarium. It isn't too big of a building. It leaves enough room to put some parking around it, to put some parks around it as well. I think it fits in with the area nicely. There's another something to entertain. So yeah, let's put that down real quick. right, and here we are again. I didn't get as far as I would have liked today. There is still big open area over here that I think I'm gonna fill in with mostly hotels on the front over here and some residential in the center. But we did get a pretty decent chunk out of the way. So on this side of the island there is now a little bit of a fishing industry, a harbor, and an algae farm. We have a ferry pier in preparation for the future. I turn it off for now because it costs enough money each week to get this to keep this place up and running. But that's because, you know, we put in so much unique buildings, parks, public transport that is a little bit too high level for where we are as a city at the moment. But that'll come back to us in the future, I'm sure of it. Then on this side, I created a cool little national park with lots of things to do. There are fishing piers, watchtowers, campgrounds, bouldering sites, viewing decks, campgrounds over here. All that stuff looks really cool, really nice. Lots of beaches in this national area. I did put the price on the maximum as soon as I finished it because I thought, you know, an entertainment value of this area is so high, people will come anyway, but they don't. Nobody came with the price at maximum, so the people visiting these areas, it's not tied to the entertainment value, it's tied to the star value. So now that it's 2 stars, I can probably ask $10 or 10 whatever currency it is, but I think I'm gonna leave it at 5 for now. It does cost us a little bit of money, but that's okay. As long as people visit, that is fine with me. Actually, do I see somebody running there? Yeah, there is somebody there. People over here. Excellent. And then this area, I really like how this turned out. I added another post-sorting facility, some recycling centers. We have another fish market, of course, because fish industry. And then over here we have a little bit of a school complex with a elementary school and a high school. We have some track and field, some football stadium, parking, of course. And then over here I added, no, water safe. I added an elder care and a child health care facility. And for the rest, this is medium to low density residential. So yeah, I'm really liking how this area is turning out. It is the entertainment area, and there is a lot of residential in this area for it to be an entertainment area, but I think that's okay. Oh, and one thing that we haven't discussed yet is the cargo train station, which I built over here. Detailed the railroad a little bit coming in from the mountain. It splits up into 2 tracks, one for the cargo station, one for the passenger station, and then the cargo station has a separate track plus some train sheds at the end, an engine shed, some more warehouses, another waste transfer facility. So yeah, I think this area looks pretty nice. What I was going for here with all the bushes is I wanted to make it feel like there were a lot of weeds over here, not a lot of trees. But the more I look at it, the more it feels like this is... It feels like a desert instead of a tropical island with a lot of weeds. I think it still looks good, but could have looked better. Maybe I'll go to the workshop, see if I can find some more plants or flowers that would fit in here. And as you can see, the cargo station is working nicely. So over here on this side, this is going to be a regular normal industry. I did save some space over here because I think this would be a nice space to put one of the unique factories once we have enough resources for them to be built. And then this side can be filled with industry to make sure the people that live here actually have a place to work. But for now, I don't think we need to add more industry because all of these still have jobs available. So I think for now the industry is pretty well balanced for residential that is over here. I think if we fill in this little part with residential, then we might need some more industry, but that is for a future episode. So this is the nightlife district for now, Florence Square. If you have a name suggestion for this area, please leave it in the comments. Also for this little area here, this nature reserve, it's now called Cypress Meadows. Cypress Meadows. So please, if you have a naming suggestion, maybe in conjunction with a name for the area, please leave it in the comments. Also for this area over here, we still need a name for Walnut Hills, and Bedford Park could use a better name as well. So what is up next? Well, next episode, I think we're going to have to address the water issue. It hasn't been an issue yet, but no, jumpy game. The only thing we have going for water at the moment are a couple of water towers and some treatment plants. I think for the next episode, it is time to start building a decent and end game water treatment facility. I'm not sure where we're going to do that just yet. This does seem like a nice place for it along this lake, but I imagine maybe we could do it somewhere over here or over here. This would be a cool place for a water treatment facility. We could upgrade the highway while we are at it on this side of the map. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. That is something for the next episode. For now, though, this is going to be it for today. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.